Hey folks, welcome back to this interchange. I'm here to explain how to make one of those traffic lights. You know, the one that's governing this place. This thing here. All multi-state traffic lights contain one thing in common, and that's a disassociated street. Or that's the best explanation I have for what it's called. And let me show you. That's a good place. This is a street, right? This is another street. What the heck was I trying to do? Right? Now, that's one street, that's a second street. Disassociating the street would be like doing this. Now, that's one street, that's two streets, that's a third street. Okay? Now, that's a multi-state light. Right? These two streets would fire on the same light, but these two would have their own light. So essentially there's 1, 2, 3 traffic lights. Now, change one of those to a one-way. Still. Oh, what I mean by that is oh jeez. Let's do this. That's a multi-state light too, because that street is disassociated to that street. So that stays a common street, shares a common street light, common traffic light, and these two would have different ones. So again, 3, right? Now, those are the two most common ways to do it. Either you bend it so that it breaks its association to the other street, right? So you could have like you could have a lot of things. So that's the basic rule to create a multi-state traffic light. But this one's a little different because normally, right, when you straighten this out, there's no traffic light here, right? They have to be stopped, they have to be stopped, and they have to be stopped. But that's the pipe out. Everybody else is controlling that traffic, so they don't need a traffic light. But the pedestrians, right? How helpful is that? You could do it where you could have these people left turn here, but you would have to make sure that there's only enough vehicles that would need to left turn during that advanced green, right? Anyways, let me show you this. Let me show you how we're going to change this light back to a common light. And you use move it to do it. I could just break it. Yeah. Oop. Gonna go straight to there. All right. Whoops. Now you can see that it's associated to the street, right? It's going to change same time this changes, same time this changes, right? And they get into each other. Everybody's right. It's pandemonium. Every light, every time. See how slow they came? They never even got to go through. Why? Because there's a constant stream of pedestrians. Now, if I could take the pedestrians off this, see? They're starting to bottleneck already. They're just going to grow and grow and grow, well, until now. See how slow they go through there? So, the reason I arced it to begin with was so that they wouldn't have a 90-degree turn. And by doing that, it created that light. It disassociated. Until then. Oh no, did I break it? I broke it, didn't I? Oh, and it's just not. No, it has to be like that. Ooh, what's that? That's nasty. Oh, that's supposed to be there. Doesn't look the same, does it? There we go. Could I do that from vanilla? Let me see. Instead of bending it, let's just put that in. Sorry, guys. Freaking you out. Okay, so we'll do that. That's a little drastic. But yeah, you can. Will it obey the same rules? So I used vanilla controls. I didn't use a mod. I think so. I mean, it's the light's red. Yes, the intersection is back. They gotta wait for the advanced green. It's weird it came at the end of that light. As for the interchange is a common interchange, which is one of these, in which, if you were following, at the end of one of my videos, it just came down to the only way to improve the ability for more volume to enter and exit the highway was to remove left turns, right? Left turns, in this case, I needed to left turn or remove left turns access to the highway, right? Because there was a lot of traffic wanting to access the highway. It is a longer light, but look at the volume that pushes through here. Yeah. To make sure that I understood the dynamics of this traffic light, I built this one, which is pretty much the same thing. Yeah, I took an ordinary interchange. There's the off-ramp, there's the on-ramp, there's the off-ramp, there's the on-ramp. But just added the second attachment to it so that if you're coming from this way and you want access to the highway, you don't have to go all the way over here just to get to this highway. You can do it here. By that little change, never mind curving the road for the pedestrian thing, just that little change improves volume, right? Because no one's left turning on anything on each other. We'll go back a couple of videos. Do you see what they were doing there? It's crazy. Nobody could get on the highway. This, you may not like what this looks like, but the concept I'm trying to sell. Would I use the inside of the highway to attach to every time? Sometimes for merging purposes, it is one of the better ways, right? They really do like it out there. They like entering from the opposite side. They merge. Anyways, that's an interesting intersection. Or is that an interchange? I don't know. And that intersection, I did it once. I did it twice. Just to confirm that I knew what I was doing. So I could show you. Bending that out. That one's just barely got a bend to it. But it operates the same way. So if you have an intersection in which the pedestrians are driving you crazy, I wonder if it has to be two one-ways. Now, mind you, I wasn't liking that cross traffic there with the pedestrians. See, that kind of bothers me a little bit. Anyways, I've taken enough of your time. I would like to solve this problem. The only way to solve this problem? What's the problem? It was stopped before. Hopefully I can throw a clip of what it used to look like. And it's moving now, but that poor cargo terminal. Look at that. It never not looks like that. The only way to really fix that is spend a little bit of time with the railway. Oh no, the sick people. This town could use some work. I got the traffic flowing a lot faster now. And everybody's getting their deliveries. Well, except for industry. Would you be into seeing or watching me torture myself through a rail yard? To fix that? Have a good day. Have fun. Ciao for now.